Hello friends. So suppose I tell you that you have to organize a wedding for 500 people. Now on paper it is simple, right? You just need to book a venue, arrange food, invite guests, okay, and suppose you just design the things and that's it. Okay, now, but the moment you actually start organizing it, reality hits, isn't it? What if the caterer cancels, rain starts, half the guests arrive late, electricity goes out, and someone's room booking is missing, right? So all real life constraints are there and you need to handle them. Suddenly the problem is not planning a wedding. The problem is handling hundreds of constraints simultaneously. Now, that's where I'm going to tell you. AI in college often feels like planning the wedding alone, but industry feels like managing the actual wedding. So now in this video, I'm going to tell you that what is the difference between learning AI in college or academia and working in the AI domain in industry. Okay, so I will tell you a few things about it. So the first thing is, and you will be able to relate these things because you suppose if you are a student or a AIML learner or a fresher, okay, who is building the projects, who is preparing the resume, okay, everything. So you will be able to relate with these points, and then I will advise you to basically plan the things accordingly. Right now, you need to prepare for industry, and you need to show to the interviewer that you know about industry, how does it work, and you are ready for that. Okay, so these few things will help you a lot in the preparation for the job role or any AIML internship. So the first thing is, when you are building a project, okay, so you mainly care about the model, right? Even if you are in college, okay, or in any academic institution, okay, so you care about a model, right? That okay, I want to use the support vector machine, suppose, and that's it. And it should be good enough and it should have good accuracy, right? Or I am using something like logistic regression, or I am using decision tree. So you care about the model, okay, learning model, and how it can be used to get a good accuracy. That's it, right? But in industry it is not only about model. Here you need to handle a lot of constraints. Okay, only getting a good accuracy is not enough and is never enough in industry. Okay, and sometimes you might need to compromise with that also. It is about a lot of trade-offs. Okay, you need to trade off, okay, between the cost, okay, latency. Okay, you need to take care of the memory, right? You need to basically think about the model size. Suppose you have trained a model using decision tree, right? For academia it is fine, you are getting 85, 90, 95% accuracy. But what if the model size is very big that you can't even fit it on any device or something? Okay, so now that everything, that is basically waste, right? Or you might need to rethink about it, right? So that's where the constraints come into the picture in industry. Okay, so and you need to learn how to make these trade-offs, how to make these decisions. Okay, so here a lot of things matter. Second thing is problem first mindset. In the company, my manager does not tell me that okay, Akash, use basically the decision tree, okay, and train a model and get the output, and this is the data set. No, he won't tell you this. Okay, they will ask you to increase the retention of users on their platform. That's it. Okay, they will ask you to basically reduce the latency, or basically reduce the response time of the model. That's it. Okay, so such kind of problem sets you will get. Okay, very broad. Okay, you have a lot of options to choose from. Okay, you just have to meet that requirement, the final thing. Okay, because that's where the company is earning money from. Okay, so now you are not, so now you can do anything, right? You can use machine learning, deep learning, LLM to solve a single problem, but you need to choose which one is good, which one is better for my use case, right? So the problem set will always be related to the business, okay, domain. It will not be technical at all. Okay, you won't be asked to use a particular algorithm to do something. No, you need to choose that. So you need to know, okay, that when to use what. Okay, which thing is better for which use case. Okay, which model. Okay, which sometimes what happens that okay, you are very attracted to LLMs, okay, or RAG. Okay, so you are doing that. Okay, but that might not be required. Okay, you might use a simple, very simple machine learning or deep learning algorithm or the architecture, and that can be done. Okay, that will meet all requirements for the company. Okay, so that depends. Okay, it is not about bigger model, smaller model. It is about meeting the constraints and their requirements. So it is always problem first. Your problem will be always related to business or the domain, not the technical. So you should be able to translate that problem set into a technical set or into a technical question, and then you will have to build a technical solution. Okay, the next thing is infrastructure. Suppose you are building a home and you have got the interior design in the best possible way. Okay, you have got the map architecture of the home on a paper, and that looks good. But now you need to build it, right? Now building a home is totally a different thing altogether. Okay, and unless you build that home, okay, in a way, in a desired way, that design and then architecture is best again. Okay, same thing is here. You have built a model. Okay, you have, okay, now you have got the good accuracy, but now you need to deploy it. Okay, so you need to build the infrastructure for that. Okay, you need to use Dockers for that. Okay, and you need to use a lot of, basically, suppose servers, GPUs, all those things, right? So I am just telling you the broad things. So the you should have knowledge of those things first. Okay, so just training the model is not enough. I have been telling this thing, but infrastructure is very important. Okay, without infrastructure, your model is waste for the company. Okay, so suppose, because the thing is that suppose you have a model, right? Now, and you have basically deployed it or somewhere. Okay, you are doing it. Now, what will you do? Suppose the user will call the API, okay, of the model, and then model will get the output, right? Or model will get you the output. What if the user is not able to call the API? What if the server crashes? Okay, so these things you should be able to handle. Okay, and for that you need to have the knowledge of infrastructure. I have uploaded a video, okay, just basically last week only, where I have explained that how to learn these skills, these deployment and infrastructure skills, and what skills exactly you need to learn to work in the industry. Okay, so watch that video. Okay, now the fourth and last but not the least, that is maintenance. Okay, suppose you have, if you are in college or academia, right, you have just trained a model and that's it. It has got you good output, and then you will move to the next project. That's it, right? But in company or in industry, once you train a model, deploy it, and the users are using it, after that the real picture starts. Okay, after that you will get the feedback from users. Okay, you will check that what is the latency, what you need to do now to improve it. Okay, more. Okay, because you need to improve, right? The cost is very high, you need to optimize the cost. Again, you might need to retrain the model with the new data, so that basically your work is not finished after the deployment. Actually, your real work starts after the deployment. You need to observe the logs. Okay, that, okay, exactly what is happening with my model, how it is working. For that you need to know the observability tools, okay, like Langsmith and Langfuse. There are many other tools which tracks and monitor the performance of a model when it is in the production. So maintenance after the training of model is equally important. Okay, and unless you know it, okay, that will be very difficult to handle the industry work. So maintenance again. So basically these few things in academia you don't learn it. In academia you don't focus on it. Even in college, right, I did my masters in AI from IIT, but even there you that these things are not taught, and you won't focus on these things. Okay, for that you need to take some extra effort. Okay, you need to spend some extra time beyond your classroom and all those things. Then, and you need to learn these things for industry, because in interviews they will ask. Okay, even if they don't ask, but if you show, they will get impressed, and the chances for your selection will get increased significantly. Okay, so if you want, in the next video I can tell you that how I prepared. Okay, despite being in an academic environment, okay, how I prepared for industry readiness, how I prepared for industry required skills. Okay, I will give you a complete roadmap. If you are in college, okay, you can follow that. Okay, so now this is what I wanted to tell you in this video. If you want such AI ML career advices and concept clarity, then follow and subscribe Concepts of AI. I will keep making such videos. Let us meet in the next video.